Alrighty, guys, I'm back. This summer was absolutely insane. Unfortunately, I didn't record as much videos as I want. And if you guys are following the channel, you already know that I didn't upload all summer. It was absolutely insane. We purchased a new business. We ran a ton of ads, got a ton of new clients, had to double our staff, double the amount of equipment that we had. We had to create new management roles. It was absolutely insane. If you're new to this channel and you go back, you'll see that there's just a big gap over the summer because I was running around like a crazy man trying to get everything done. But I'm back and I want to recap the summer and go over everything that happened and fill you guys in. And I'm going to be editing all the footage that I do have from the summer and releasing it until we're caught up to now, or at least within a week or so. So yeah, let's get right into it. Summer, springtime, the last video that I recorded, I was going on vacation with Desiree. We went to the Dominican Republic. It was beautiful. I proposed. We're getting married in September. It was awesome. And then when I came back, there were some things that I had to change when I was gone. I realized where there was errors. It was cool. I started releasing ads. We were doing door hangers and mailers and Facebook ads, and I was reaching out to people and doing a ton of estimates. The business was growing. It was great. And then I got a phone call the week before June 1st asking if I wanted to buy a business. It was actually a business that we had looked at. I think I did a video on it from last year that we were potentially going to buy, but ended up not buying it. Well, the owner reached out to me the week before June 1st, and he said, "Hey, do you want to buy a mowing route?" And I said, "Absolutely." And he said, "All right, I want you to take it over starting next week." And I said, "What?" This was literally going to double my business. I had to double my staff, double the equipment, and I'm already taking on all of these new customers, which we had started mowing in May. So I'm still trying to deal with all the new customers that I have. We already had to buy new equipment. Now we're doubling it. But when an opportunity comes like that, you have to jump on it. So that's what I did. And I could make a whole video just on that experience in and of itself. It was insane. The staff of this business didn't know it was getting sold until the week before, and they weren't very happy about it. They actually had the equipment with them and refused to let it go, to the point where I was about to call the police because it was Saturday and we had to start mowing Monday. And I didn't know if this equipment needed to be fixed at all. I needed to get the equipment so I could prep my routes and get the guys that I currently have ready to go mow. And yeah, so it came down to literally Sunday. Finally, they said we could come get the equipment. I went there by myself and met 7 of the employees who were, I thought I was going to get jumped, which was crazy. I'm like, I'm just trying to run a lawn care business here. I need to mow some lawns tomorrow. It was a crazy experience. Yeah, they made sure to tell me exactly how they felt, how much they didn't like me or my dad. We got the equipment, and we actually would have hired those guys, but after that experience, we decided that probably wasn't a great idea. So anyways, we got the equipment. We started mowing Monday, and then it was for the next month, maybe 2. I was working 14-hour days, 7 days a week, making sure these lawns got mowed and made sure they were mowed correctly, because we were hiring all of these new guys. We didn't have any systems for hiring new people. So I was quality control and out there just mowing, literally 7 days a week to get it done and to make sure that we still did a good job. Because at the end of the day, that's what your business is all about. Is if you don't do a good job, if you don't have a good name, you're done. So that was like the biggest thing from the summer. And then I had to create these management positions. My dad doing operations, Lisa doing more of the admin work with payroll and invoicing, and then we had to figure out a system to hire people. We ended up moving into Bill's shop just to have enough space to even run this. It was very much trial by fire, but we got through it, and I learned a ton. And that's why this year I'm working on creating systems, simplifying the business so I can standardize it, and make it more efficient and create systems. And I don't want any questions. My goal this year is to not have any questions in the business. Everything should have an answer written down somewhere. I'm creating standard operating procedures. If you guys haven't, I recommend reading the book Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. I'm actually in his coaching course right now. He is all about delegation and operating procedures. He calls them playbooks. So that's very much what I've been focused on. And I will say over the summer, we were very inefficient because we were just hiring who we could at the time. And you make some not so great hires. I mean, I could go on and on about some of the people that we hired. And I mean, literally same day, hire and fire them, which, I mean, I'm not proud to say that, but you bring them on and then they're sitting on their phone within the first 10 minutes. Like, no joke. There was one guy we hired who was trimming a rock. We mow a big marina. He was trimming around the rocks, drove down to check on some of the other new hires. They were doing good. Drove back. The guy within 10 minutes is sitting down on a rock. And it's like, hey, we like, come on. Like, we can't be doing this. You know, we just talked to him. Hey, I don't think this is for you. And ended up sending him home. My dad, he had an awkward drive home with somebody. It was like 40 minutes or 30 minutes away. That's how you learn. Now we have a system. We're creating a system for interviewing and hiring people. And I'm going to continue working on all this stuff. And yeah, but as we move towards the fall, we got good people in place. We started figuring out those management roles. My dad was doing operations. I was handling a lot of the phone calls. And we started to get our systems in place. And we were knocking out fall cleanups. I'll actually release some videos of that. I have a lot of footage of that. On a more personal note, too, my mom actually passed away in September, which was obviously very difficult. Thankfully, at that time, the business was slowing down a bit, so I was able to handle that. And my dad actually was, made sure to run everything, so I had some time. So that was that. And then moving into the winter, I've actually adopted a new model for snow. And we use snow blowers on the back of tractors, or we managed to buy one and test it out in our area. And in the previous years, during the winter, we were unprofitable. I mean, we literally lost money in the winter. And now I'm changing that. We have to be profitable in the winter. You can't have a successful business if you're not profitable, a quarter or 2 quarters out of the year. So solving that so far, we've been profitable this winter, which is amazing. And next winter, I plan to not only be profitable, but honestly, hopefully make the same, if not more, probably the same as we do in the summer. So ton of exciting things to look at moving forward. Like I said, creating systems. My dad's going to be doing operations, getting all of that mapped out. Lisa's doing all of the admin, invoicing, payroll, all that stuff. And I'm going to be focusing on sales, marketing, and systems. And I'm really looking to just simplify and standardize the business this year. And honestly, start just copying and pasting the business. Once I have a working model in this location, then I can copy and paste it. And above all the systems and everything else, just focusing on customer service. I've realized at the end of the day, that is all that matters. As long as you focus on your customers, ask them what they want, just talk to them, see what they like, what they don't like, and just keep iterating, do more of what they like and less of what they don't. And that's it. But once I have that model set up, customers like the service, they're not leaving, standardize it, and just copy and paste. So that's my goal moving forward. And that was kind of a recap of the summer. Again, I'll upload videos until we're caught up, and hopefully stay up to date with you guys, and not have a crazy summer like we did last year. I would like to have the same amount of growth, but still have a little bit of sanity. So thank you guys for watching. And if you're new here, welcome. You can join me on my road to financial freedom. So let's do it.